So we're looking at the outsourcing opportunity as a way to save costs. But then the problem we face is through certain venues, you'll come across individuals who are, very talented in terms of the skills, but then they're not committed enough, or they don't own, the responsibility that you have and that you owe to your clients. The other issue that I have faced is copywriting, intellectual property issues. As you work with bigger organizations, they expect that there's a certain privacy element to what you do, sometimes because there's data that's protected by the law. Also, just basically intellectual property information that they don't want anybody else but you and the company to have knowledge of. And that was one of the issues that brought me to vteams. I wanted to vteams, actually. I wanted to work with a company that was local, meaning in the United States, and that allowed me to outsource my services or my development and save costs at the same time that I get the local company that's accountable and own they actually understand that there's some laws that they're accountable for, and they need to make sure that keep that relationship and keep the opportunity for future business as we do with our clients. My first impression with vteams was that such an organization with such a sound structure and such great services and support would come to me at a much higher price. I was pleasantly surprised to see that the price was a lot lower than I expected, and I decided to give them a try because of that. As a small company, we're looking to compete in the market, and therefore we need to work with low operational costs. And through vteams, I was able to get the accountability of a company that's in the U.S. With the prices of the overseas organizations and individuals that have the talent to work through the project. I did a lot of work through Odesk, working with freelancers. Unfortunately, I had to come across situations in which they were interested in other projects that were bigger with other people, and they dropped your project in the middle of the game. With vteams, I don't have that situation. I'm able to allocate a resource for a period of time that's dedicated fully to my operations, full communication with them on a daily basis, and they adapt to whatever project management tool and whatever procedures you have in terms of managing the development of the application or the software that you're going through. Another benefit of working with vteams is that they understand intellectual property laws and they adhere to them, which is very important, especially when you're working with bigger organizations. Another great experience I've had with vteams, and my developer in particular, is that I'm able to get somebody or work with somebody who thinks outside the box. And that's extremely important for somebody who's trying to save time in developing an application, because there are certain things that just jump to the eye and people with common sense will be able to pick up. Experiences with other people would have not been so great, because those are things that you would have to reiterate on a daily basis. I don't have that issue with vteams. I'm very happy with my developer and the people who are working with me. Would I recommend vteams? I'll tell you this. I offered to give this testimonial. Nobody asked me for it. But of course, I would do that. I would recommend vteams to organizations of my size, to bigger organizations, or to anybody who comes across looking for the type of service that I was looking for when I came across them. This is a great company to work with, and like I said, I'm looking forward to continue to have the relationship with them.